Markets are falling. Interest rates may pivot. Global trade is being restructured. Is this an opportunity or a fear for financial advisors like us? You see, every market shakeup creates two responses. Number one is a panic for some, and number two is planning for others. With interest rates likely to shift, tariffs hitting cross-border flows, and liquidity being reshuffled, the wealthy are already starting to restructure their assets. They are not just worried about returns, they're worried about control. When markets become unpredictable, the wealthy don't wait. They restructure. They don't just reallocate investments, they're moving assets into trusts, corporate structures, and off-balance sheet solutions. Because every time the rules change, they play a smarter game. This is where asset structuring becomes the most powerful conversation an advisor can have. I still remember during the COVID recession in 2020, I told more mentoring family to shift their conversations from investments to protection. Back then, it felt like a small pivot. For those of you who did it, it opened up massive opportunities. Now, in 2025, I see the next wave. Clients are craving clarity, stability, and long-term control. And that's exactly what asset structuring offers. Why is every top advisor mastering asset structuring in 2025? What if we only had 4 years to make that change that will affect our industry? That's exactly the situation we are in right now. Asset structuring isn't just a trend, it's quickly becoming the new standard in our industry, and I strongly believe it will be the norm within the next 4 years. You can either start learning now or find yourself playing catch up later. Hi, my name is Dr. Sanjay Tolani, and I help stagnated financial advisors get to the next level. Because in our business, the most important thing is about building the right structure. You see, in 2024, I achieved over 327 TOTs, but that was because I was able to not just meet more clients or find new clients, but because I have kind of figured out how to close bigger cases. And one of the core features, or one of the most important factors in closing big cases, is the art of asset structuring. But I wasn't always where I am today. Like many of you, I started off chasing small cases, working long hours, and hitting income plateaus. I wasn't until I shifted my focus to asset structuring that I began to see real growth in my business. So, without further ado, let's jump into today's lesson by answering some questions I've been getting from advisors. Dr. Sanjay, why is asset structuring such a big deal? How can I start working with high net worth clients through asset structuring? Is this really going to become the future of our industry? Why is asset structuring the future of financial planning? So let's now dive into why asset structuring is important for every single advisor to help change their career. Why is asset structuring the future of financial planning? The insurance industry is evolving, and now high net worth clients are not just looking for basic protection, but they're looking for sophisticated strategies that will help them preserve and grow their wealth. This is where asset structuring comes in. It allows you to protect your clients' wealth from taxes, creditors, and lawsuits while helping them achieve their estate planning goals. But why should this matter to you? Imagine how powerful it would be if you're already ahead of the curve while others are still figuring it out. This expertise will not only help you close bigger cases, but it will also position you as a trusted advisor, not just someone selling insurance. To help you understand the impact of asset structuring, let's compare two advisors, Peter and John. Peter is a steady advisor who sticks to small, straightforward cases. He's closing policies worth $5,000 consistently. Over time, his income grows, but eventually it plateaus because limited by how many clients he can serve in a day. He is stuck in a cycle of more meetings for less gain. John, on the other hand, started with inconsistent big cases, some $50,000, others as low as $1,000. But over time, John got this skill in asset structuring. Now he deals with fewer clients, but each client brings in significantly more income. His understanding of company structure, tax law, regulation, and trusts has allowed him to position himself as a trusted advisor, someone who helps clients manage and grow their wealth holistically. John's career is more exciting and he is more respected by his clients. Think about it. Wouldn't you want to be like John?